Hello, welcome to video lecture series from damhit.com. We are learning Perl right now. In this lecture, we will see how to do for loop and while loop in Perl. Okay, now we will start with a while loop first. If you are aware of loops, then it's fine, or else I'll give a very brief introduction of what a loop is. A loop is like if we are having some sequence of statements starting from here and ending here. If we are having some statements here, this is the start point and this is the end point. We want these statements to be repeated and executed again and again from here to here, and then again from here to here, again from here to here. Then that sort of execution is done by using a loop, because we do not want to write this code so many number of times. It is not even a very good coding practice. We should keep our code as small as possible, as short as possible. For that purpose, we use a loop. Also, in a loop, we can declare something called a loop variable, which will control the number of times the loop should be executed in the program. Loop variable can be a fixed value, or it can be a variable value which comes from other part of the code. In for loop and while loop, we have a loop variable, and also we have a loop variable control which keeps the loop variable in certain limits, like either it increments it, decrements it, or increments in 2 steps, decrements in 2 steps, subtracts a value, adds a value, and also we have a loop condition. So in every loop we have a loop variable, a loop condition, and a loop controller. For example, okay, I'll take this one. All of you guys must be very familiar with countdown of a rocket launch. We'll see 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? We will try to generate that sort of print on the screen by using loops here. Okay, we will take while loop first. First I will come with the syntax, and then we will see how to run a while loop. While loop is, we have to first start the keyword while, and here is a condition, and then these are the braces, and here we write the part of the code. Okay, now while is what? While this condition is satisfied, this loop will be executed. The name itself has it. While this condition is satisfied, this loop will be executed. That is what a while loop is. Okay guys, now we are interested in generating a countdown for rocket launch, right? Okay, to beautify the code, we will print a statement, print commencing countdown for blast off or lift off, anything, and we will put this backslash in so that the next print will come from the next line. Okay, now while we are planning to get only 10 counts. Okay, while $count greater than 1, greater than 0. Okay, what we will do is we will take a variable with value 10. We will first print 10 and then 9, 8, 7. So what are we doing? We are subtracting one number for each and everything. That is also called decrementing. Decrementing is step-by-step subtraction. Incrementing is step-by-step addition. Decrementing can also be done with minus sign, which the program automatically subtracts a number 1 from the existing value. Okay, So we have a value 10, we are decrementing it, and what are we doing? We should print that value, right? So print dollar count backslash. So this will print the number. I have just given for illustration purpose and I am removing it. Okay, the program is like this. We have a count which is 10. I'm just printing a statement commencing countdown, and after that we are just printing the value of count and we are decrementing the counter. And once the counter is decremented and reaches the value 1, then this condition is no longer satisfied, right? Initially count will be 10 and 10 will be printed. After that decremented, then the count will be 9 printed, and after that decremented. After that the count will be 8, and so on. After that the count will be 2 printed, and after that the count will be 1 and printed. 1 will be printed. After decrement count value from 1, it will be 0. Then in this condition, 0 greater than 0, no, the condition is not satisfied. While the condition is not satisfied, the loop will break and the control will come to the next statement of the loop. Now we will print again countdown done, right? Also assign count here. I'll just explain again. While this loop variable is satisfied, this loop will be executed. If the loop variable is not satisfied, this loop will not be executed. We are having a value 10. First 10 greater than 0, condition is satisfied. After that this print will be executed and decremented will be done, and again the condition will be checked. Now 9, is it greater than 0? Yes, and so on. After 2, this will be printed, and after decrement it will be 1. 1 is greater than 0, satisfied. And after that 0 greater than 0, this condition will not be satisfied and the loop control will come out, and after that this print statement will be executed. Okay guys, now we will see how this program runs. I have saved this program in the name loops. We will just try and run this program. We go to command prompt. Okay, now I'm in Perl. We have the loops.pl here to execute the program. It is Perl space loops.pl. Okay, we got an error. We will see what it is. It says at line number 5 print 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, see, this is line number 1 2 3 4 and 5. Here it is throwing an error, but the problem is we have not put a semicolon here, so it is thinking that both of these statements are a single statement. Both of these statements are put together, it is a single statement, so it is throwing an error at the end of this line. It always happens. So whenever we get an error at this line, we should always check this line along with the line before that. Now we'll save this program. We will run it again. Right, program compiled properly, and now we got the result. First, this print statement got executed commencing countdown, and after that, as I said previously, 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, and after that when 1 is decremented, count will be 0. 0 will not be greater than 0, so it has exited from the loop, and after that we got this condition, countdown done. Alright, now we will see how to run this same program with a for loop. Okay, the for loop syntax is a bit different from while loop syntax. In for, we have all the loop variable, loop control, everything right here. So first we will write $count equal to 10, which is we are initializing a variable, and after that we will write the condition $count should be greater than 0, and then how are we controlling the variable? We are decrementing it. So we will write $count minus minus. So simple. The for loop structure is variable and its initialization, and after that condition, and after that control of the variable. Like how are you controlling the variable? Are you incrementing it, decrementing it, or are you directly assigning a value from anywhere else? If you are directly assigning the value from anywhere else, we can always leave it empty. Perl doesn't throw any exception for it. We can even leave all these three empty, and we can just simply write for semicolon semicolon and end it, and still it will work. And the same principle again, braces. Now what we'll do is we will write that statement here, and I'll just comment everything so that that part of the code will not be executed. Comments will never be executed. Even in comments we can write a piece of dead code. Dead code is what we are not intended to run, or we can write something like this is a for loop kind of explanation, which makes the program more readable. We can write anything we want inside the comment. Anyway, Perl is not going to read what is present inside the comments. Okay, now we will try to save this program and compile it. See, even then we got the same for loop, and the result is also the same. So we can execute the same sort of loop while using while or for, but there are some scenarios where for loop is more convenient or where while loop is convenient. As and when you do more coding and do more practice, you will find it at your convenience to implement what with which loop. Okay guys, for this video, this is loops, for and while loop with syntax and execution. In the next videos we will see more about Perl. Good day.